Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're not doing much. We're just catching up and I'm just going to allow the thoughts to flow freely. Well, this is testing. Let's check if we're actually ready to do the first video of the new year. But why is my voice so low? Okay, let's take it again. I think we're finally ready. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I hope you are in for a serious ride. How am I just very playful? Can I just do this thing and move on? Testing the camera. So hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For real, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. Compliment of the season. Yes, today's February 1st. I'm sitting down to do this video. I'm too fast. Let me not get tired of myself. January has been very much quiet. You know how it is. But before we go right into it, let me say Happy New Year. Happy New Year and welcome to 2026. If you're a Christian girly like me, of course, why should you not be? It is in God we live and move and have our being, right? You should have be geared, gain momentum to start the year fully. I mean, today is February 1st. A whole month, January 2026 is over. And we're never, ever going to see it again. But yeah, that's by the way. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Shade, Fola Shade Akintade, aka Fola Shade Resonations, right? Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Anywho, I am sitting down to do a catch up on this channel. First of all, to just say thank you for sticking through all of 2025. I mean, 2025 was a year where personally there were some growth. Trust me, there were growths on all sides. Like, I mean, if they are not growth, is there not supposed to be a questioning happening somewhere? Because I mean, well, let me not generalize these things. I like to be very sensitive with my words because, like they always say, fingers are not equal, right? And it's not the same pace for everyone. Really, nobody defines the space, right? But it's not of him that willeth, like I always say, but of God that showeth mercy. Anyway, why am I here today sitting with you? Well, I'm just going to say that today I'm just here to just share a few thoughts that has been crossing my mind all of January into February with you guys. And trust me, it's not going to be a long video. It's just going to be a very short intro and just to show my face here so that we don't consider this channel inactive, because tell me, activity be activating, 9 to 5 be 9 to 5 in, adulting be adulting. Like literally, if you can hear my voice now, you're gonna know that I have a cold and I'm really trying to push myself to do this, but we must do it anyway. I was going to say something before I digress. First of all, I'm going to say that by this time, this is February 2026, the whole month has passed. You should have gained momentum. You should have geared up. You should have been in full momentum to pick the race of the year, because trust me, we are all on a race. We are all on a journey. We're here to run a race. Either you like it or not. It might be a marathon, it might be a sprint, whatever you think it is, but we are on a mission, we are on a race. Everybody is on a journey going somewhere. Either you're crawling, either you're walking, either you're flying, either you're soaring, either you're jumping, whatever it is you're doing, just know that be moving, but you're on a race. Um, February 2026, and I wanted to say that at this point, I think we should have like geared up and gained momentum. I like to start my year like with that word because, of course, that's like the theme of our annual conference every time in church. So I like to say the line gaining momentum because that's like the theme for our annual our early year conference every year in church. Like that conference, I have been looking forward to it before I even came into this axis, before I started attending my church. I've always seen it online. It's a line I resonate so much with, and that brings me to the purpose of why I'm sitting down to do this video. Look, as a Christian girly, like even in a natural sense, let's use a plane as an example. For a plane to take off, right? The pin you board, they lock all the doors, and then it starts to move, doom, 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 and then it stops at a point, and then it races down the runway, and then it just starts going up and then it goes up. Look, for that plane to have reached that level to just take off like that, it had to first go through all of that phase, which I kind of tag gaining momentum. It had to gain all of those momentum. It had to go through that phase for it to pick off and then start like be in the air and like we say flying, right? Look, there's no how your year is supposed to start without first doing a serious sit down with yourself. Like, for example, like this, I like to say it towards the end of a year. Like, for example, last year was 2025, 2025 ending into 2026. So, as you're ending 2025, you should have, started packing, aligning, and doing stuffs and saying, oh, 2020 is about to start. What's the plan? What would the Lord have us do? Of course, if you're a Christian girl. But if you're not a Christian girl, but no pressure. We don't do that here. You're welcome. But if literally you're like a Christian girl like me, one of the things we have started doing towards the end of the year is, start taking stock, do an audit. So the reason why I hadn't really, really, really been here was because of all of that faces. And because I'm someone that is very sensitive about what I share online, I am not one to calm myself to have apprehended. So I like to be sure that I myself have put myself first in the place of check. I put myself under subjection. Is this even working for me before I come and project it outside to other people? So usually for me, the end of the year and the start of the year is always like gaining momentum. A year is a big deal. Trust me, a whole year. Like once that year passes, like we're never going to see 2025. We're never going to see 2024. It continues to go like that. January 2026, we are never going to see it. There's no backwardness in this thing. It's only the next January you're going to see is January 2027, right? So literally, like I always say, you sit down, you take stock because time is precious. Teach us to number our days that we may apply our heart to wisdom. But that's not even the scripture I want to quote. Like, redeeming the time because I'm like I don't want to make this too much of a sermon, but usually I like to tell people that look, it's not enough that you're doing all the festivities, all the enjoyment, all the tour, all the umble, all the dates in December. Look, January will be very clean. You'll be fine. But what have you really put in place to start a year? Like a year is a big deal. I'm on this video to rant. I'm on this video to just say things. I don't have a specific direction of things to say to you guys today. But I just want to put my heart out there for whoever like will get to listen to this video. And I really am trusting that the Holy Spirit will make it make sense to people out there. So trust me guys, like for your year to be a year that you're not fighting as one that is beating after the wind. You don't be as one, like they say, that is fighting after the wind. That you're just using basket to fetch water because, of course, basket is not retaining anything. You need to gain momentum for the year. And gaining momentum is not just, oh, activities, going to church, praying. What have you put in place? Have you even audited your life up to where you are? Did you even look at yourself and say, last year, what did I do? Audit it, sit through with it. Look, no pressure. I used to not be a fan of these things until very recently, I promise you. And it's not just because I want to put pressure on myself, but to really know that we are not wasting time because we don't have that time. There was one time like in this adult life when I was just getting into like when I was like 25, 26, that thereabout. That was like 2, 3 years ago or 4 years ago now. And I was just feeling this much that we don't have time. Whatever we need to do, we need to do it now. We need to move now. We don't have time. Push yourself. Start something. Whatever you want to do, push yourself. You will grow. You will get comfortable. You will grow. You will get better. You will get to be better. You will get comfortable with yourself. You will get comfortable in that skin. Try out new things. Don't just sit down. In all you do, move, learn, gain experience, be valuable. Because one day, capacity that you're building, if you don't know it, capacity you're building, capacity will meet opportunity. And if there's no capacity to retain that opportunity, to work with that opportunity for it to be aligned to produce a value, Otilo. sọ pé ó ti lọ, ó ti lọ. So guys, in today's video, if you have not really done most of these things I have outlined, trust me, we are still in the very early stage of the year. There's still time. Most of us are even still putting the plan forward. We're still planning to see how the year will go. We're still planning to say, okay, what do we want to do? What don't we want to do? We're still trying to assess and audit and realign ourselves. Trust me, nobody has it figured out. Everybody's just trying to put their best foot forward. And the earlier you start to join that gang, the better for you, because 2026 is already going again. And if you don't, what am I saying? If you don't make it make sense, so if you don't make it count, if you don't make it make sense for you, the pain is that time, you can't get it back. Time lost, time wasted, you can't get it back. Yes, it will get better. We are Christians. God is able to redeem time, but I mean, how beautiful will it be? How beautiful will it be that you're able to get your fact right? Some of us had to also learn to to get these things right. We're still learning. We're all work in progress, like I always say. Nobody has arrived though. Even Baba Adeboye, that man will tell you, I'm pressing on, doing new things are coming up in RCCG. Baba is over 80, but yet we're still picking things to learn from him. It's an institution, he's not resting. So guys, I'm trying to see, or I'm saying, I'm hoping that in all I have said in these few minutes, I really made a lot of sense, and that you're able to pick something from this video. I really came on here to just sit down and also try to put my best foot forward, just push myself. I don't have to have all my thoughts aligned. I don't have to have all my lines figured out. Just do something, just post something, and I hope you encourage me by watching this video and liking it and sharing with people that you think might matter too. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next one. Bye for now.